Hey y'all, Brandon Hewitt here with Be Random Fishing. I got an awesome unboxing video. I made an order from Midway USA and there's some good stuff in this box. Let's go ahead and get it opened. Whew, I'm excited about this one. Now, Midway USA, never ordered from them before, but they had some stuff that I was having a really hard time finding. If y'all saw my last video, where I was chasing those schooling bass. They were everywhere. I was so frustrated. I was trying everything in my tackle box to get them to bite. I finally found this little tiny jerkbait that worked really well. Here's a close-up of that little tiny jerkbait I was using. It's an Excalibur Mystic suspending little tiny jerkbait. I've had this thing for over 20 years. And you can see it's missing a red eye. It's all beat up from hooks and fish. I've caught all kinds of stuff on this thing. See that little square bill? It just gives it like a real wide jerkbait action. And I haven't been able to find anything that matches the action of this. And they stopped making them. So please let me know if you guys know of any little tiny 2-inch jerkbaits that I can replace this with. But I wanted to experiment with some new stuff. So I ordered a bunch. I got this, the Flash Mob Jr. I love this thing with the Scottsboro swim baits. I just keep losing them. I hook a stump and with those 5 big old hooks in there, it's a goner. I had one of these, I lost it. Had another one, lost it. This is my 3rd one, but I like them. I like them a lot. This is the big one with the 5 swim baits in it. So we got that. I got some Yamamoto baits. They're just a tiny, tiny little, they're called shad shapeworms, and they're only 3 inches. And let me open one up. I'll show you guys what these look like up close. So that's it right there. That is tiny, real thin, real tiny. Now this is almost exactly the same size as those little minnows they were chasing. And that tail's just gonna like flicker around. Whew! These I think are gonna really get eaten. Might try like a donkey rig. I've done the donkey rig before using these zooms. And these work out really well. They're about the same size as the Yamamotos, but they're quite a bit cheaper. There are 20 of them, so there's twice as many. And I think the package was even a little cheaper. I got some more of these fat swing impacts because y'all know these were working, but the bluegills were just biting the tails off and then I ran out. I think these might have worked really well if I was to pair them with the underspin. That underspin I was throwing was just kind of too big. Normal situations, I think it would have worked great, but I don't know, these bass were targeting on those little tiny minnows. These D shads in smoke shad color, they also have a little bit of gold flake in it, but also a little blue. And I don't know, I've heard really good things about these. Might be too big for what the bass are feeding on now, but we did catch one on that wacky worm, so maybe this will work as well. Speaking of wacky worms, we ordered some extra wacky worms. Yeah, this color looks pretty neat. It's the Green Pumpkin Magic, and it's got these like, it's just a regular green pumpkin, but it's got like gold flakes in it. It looks really interesting. And they're probably my favorite Senkos of all time, these Gary Yamamotos. I've never tried this color, so it'll be interesting to see how it works. I ran out of some thicker fluorocarbon leader material. So I got this, it's Sunline FC leader. And I've never tried these before. It's actual fluorocarbon leader material. So I'm not really sure what the difference is between the leader material and regular line material. Maybe it's more abrasion resistant. It says it's got a triple resin processing for more abrasion resistance and improved knots. So hopefully the leader material, it's 50 yards, should last me a while. And I got it in 16 pound. The 20 pound is my go-to, but it was a little heavy. It's like real thick. So I think the 16 might be a good balance. I was still breaking off with 12. So maybe 16 will be a good balance between the 12 and the 20. You know, I kind of like to crank them a little too much, I think. And then I'm really excited about these. They are the Flash Mob Junior 3-wire. So it's like the Flash Mob Junior, the big 5-wire one, but this one is only a 3-wire. Instead of swim baits, it's got the little grubs. I think these are gonna do well. Can't wait to try these out. I'm really hoping to catch 2 bass with 1 cast. I'm gonna be using these on donkey rigs. That's my plan for the next time we go out. And since they were targeting smaller bait fish, I think the grubs might do a little better, but we're hoping to catch some on the A-rigs. Like, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Now that I have 3, Minnow and Amanda all have our own. Whew, I cannot wait. And the box is empty. So this is my haul, you guys. Can't wait to get this stuff out on the water. Hopefully the bass are still schooling and we're gonna tear them up. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.